What's going on, everyone? Slowbush here. Want to bring you guys another video today, and today I'm on the test center. It is July 10th, and I am playing as Carnage. I have kind of a makeshift axe and claw build, mainly axe, I would say, really. But it's been working so for me. It's got me through the cosmic trial, and I'm able to do cosmic terminals. And today I want to use this build to go through the cosmic daily bugle terminal and see what I get. Try fighting some bosses and whatnot. We'll just see how he fares. I don't have any of his own uniques yet. I don't even know if they exist at this point. But I went ahead and threw a level 80 axe on him. Got some Atlantis relics. Got some makeshift non-cosmic decent artifacts for strength and melee and all that good stuff. Power dupe. Got a midtown ring because he does a lot of dashing. Really crappy core. Or catalyst, I should say. Signia Mockingbird, yada yada yada. So right now, with everything said and done, I'm rolling about 48.3 crit hit, and I already go past it. Yeah, I did. 50 brutal strike. So almost 50 and 50 with the brutal and critical hits. And there are some moves that Venom has that absolutely murder people. It is awesome. My favorite move so far is axe throw. I did not think that this would be a move that I really like a lot. So this is typically what I hit single targets with, but this move is kind of it's like a piercing single line attack. You throw a little axe out. It generates some of your symbiotic protection, which is a mechanic that negates extra damage. I got an extra 5% because I'm using Savage Rebirth. So 65% of all incoming damage is negated, and it absorbs the rest. And then powers that cost health generate symbiotic protection. So as your health goes down a little bit, you gain this, which gains you some damage reduction, which is a pretty cool mechanic. Definitely had to focus on balancing both of those resources in this build. So I do have some claw attacks. So the way that Carnage breaks down in a very easy to understand mode is that if you just look at his basic, the slang swipes, whatever move you use the last, slang swipes gets modified by that mode, or that move. So like if you use a claw move last, which this dash move, Ravenous Claw, is pretty sweet, helps regen a lot of health, but it also puts you into quote-unquote claw mode, which will help you regenerate your health. So if you're low on health, you activate claw mode and use your basic to slang swipe people for tons of health regen, and then you immediately go back into your axe moves. So my main spender is axe sweep. This is a good trash clear. And then the nice thing about axe attacks is that it gives you grievous wounds. So everyone that you hit with these moves will take lots of dot damage, so that's really cool. This is a big swinging arc kind of thing. You can see about how big it is there. We also have Southern Slam. This is another axe movement. This move is modified through a talent to give you 40% of your maximum symbiotic protection right off the bat. So this is great for getting your damage reduction and your extra life pool kind of really meaty. Definitely a good trash clear as well. Puts you into axe mode. So does axe sweep. And then axe throw will also put you in axe mode. So the only move we're really using for health regen is Ravenous Claw. It's got a short cooldown. It puts you into claw mode. It also regenerates quite a bit of health if you dash through multiple enemies. And then you can go ahead and hit slang swipes for a couple seconds until your health is back up. And then you just go ahead and throw out another axe or another axe sweep or Southern Slam, depending on if it's off cooldown. I pretty much use Southern Slam off of cooldown in this build, so this will always keep me at 40 or hopefully better symbiotic protection. And then my axe sweep, I usually hit like once or twice with this, and then just go ahead and do the basic slang swipe. So this is like, you'll see right there, it changes his hands into axes, but if you're in claw mode, and that was Ravenous Claw, he just gets big claw. Now they're big claw hands. So do the big axe, you turn it axe hands, do the claw, you get big claw hands. So you can kind of see visually what mode you're in, but it's all about just balancing these two resources. You can see the symbiotic protection, it doesn't go away, so you can beef it up pretty good. just on its own, and then this will help absorb some damage and negate some damage. Reaping Time is his... oh, cool. Apparently we're still in the anniversary event. So Reaping Time is his signature. I use this anytime I need a huge health spike or there's just multiple enemies on the screen. This is a great trash clear. And then I have it talented using Carnage rules. This basically says for every enemy you defeat while you're using your signature, you reduce its cooldown by 1 second up to 10 seconds off. So his signature is a 40-second cooldown. So if you kill 10 enemies with it, you get it down to 30. And then it says for 14 seconds after Reaping Time, which is the name of his signature, you get to hit with blade arm weapons, which says that every swipe you do of your basic counts as 2 hits. I mean, that's kind of, I'm paraphrasing it obviously, but it says it hits twice per attack and gains benefits of all other weapon modes. So this basically means that all of your other weapon modes, claw, knife, axe, blah, 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 you gain all those after you do the signature. So for 14 seconds, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it doesn't say that it's not affected by duration, so I really ramped up a ton of my gear to buff power duration. I got a couple things that add power duration. I wasn't focusing on it initially. I just wanted some gear that made somewhat of a sense, but you could definitely try to focus on getting power duration up for a lot longer duration of that 14 seconds. I mean, it's still, if you kill 10 enemies, you're almost at 50% uptime on this special ability after you do your signature. Let's see, other talents I'm using here. Let me try to clean this up a little bit. So I'm using Deadly at a Distance. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but some of these other moves just don't really do much for our build. But you'll see right there in the middle, a Deadly at a Distance, axe throws projectile, burst into shards upon impact, stunning all enemies in that area. I'm not 100% sure that this is actually functioning or if it's just a bug right now, because I don't see too many guys getting stunned by this, and I don't know that there's a visual for the projectile burst. But I'm going based on the fact that Carnage will probably be released in like a week, maybe the end of this week, I don't know. But this will probably be fixed and working correctly. I have a feeling that Gazillion's not going to release a character with bugs as simple as that. So in theory, this should work great for the build, because that extra stun is always welcomed, and bursting multiple enemies with the line attack is a great thing. It just seems like it'll just do more area damage. Other than that, man, we're doing the axe power here. This is what gives us the rampage and the symbiotic protection. Savage Rebirth, already went over that shit. Using Ruthless Webbing, this is his Immobilize and Vulnerability. Yes, it's an 8-second cooldown, which definitely sucks, but it's up before you really know it. There's so many things you're doing that it doesn't really matter. And just keep in mind, you're trying to balance, or at least in my build, I'm always focusing on trying to keep my symbiotic protection up, but then as soon as I see my health drop below, like a quarter, I do my Ravenous Claw, dash back up. And what's really cool, and this is probably the best thing, in my opinion, that Carnage has going for him, his basic obviously takes on any of the effects of whatever skills he's using. So it's very versatile. It's almost a given that you're going to be using this. So obviously any artifacts that benefit from basic attacks, you'll gain those extra synergistic kind of things from those artifacts, as well as the relics or something like that. But Sling Swipes is a pretty unique move in the fact that it auto teleports to the enemies that you're trying to attack. So once you're within range, of course I already killed the car. Once you're within range, say I was at this police officer, if I were to click on him and that was an enemy, rather than standing where I'm at, it would literally jump over to him, get into close range and do that. So every target you attack, he basically does a jump. So it's kind of like one of these type dash moves, but it's a dash to target within sight of this. So what's cool is if you target lock a boss, you can actually use moves like Ravenous Claw to dash out, and then it will dash him back to the boss that you just fought, or whoever you have target lock kind of thing. It's a lot like Nova's Punch, if you guys have played Nova before. But anyways, guys, enough of me jibber jabbing here. Let's go ahead and run this terminal, and let's see what Marvel Heroes Omega is really bringing to the table. That's where we're going. I think we're officially at Omega with PC now, and this is going to be the first character released on Omega, so he'll be coming out soon. I kind of want to just get this out there. I'm sure there's other people who have the exact same build. I tried just about everything I could, and this is the build that felt the best to me, and I am by no means a number scruncher, so take that with a grain of salt. This is just a feel-good, maybe everyday use build. I don't know. Let's get into it. I'm just going to clear cut the area. If I see a guy, I'm going to try to attack him. That's kind of how this is going to work. So you can see how he dashes to the target. That was not me dashing. I like to engage with this move too. So it's kind of like an in and out melee style, which is kind of cool. But between you know, his axe sweep and his southern slam, you can pretty much clear out all trash all the time. It's not hard at all. All right, so we just disarm these bombs. Let's go fight our first boss.
As if this day couldn't get any worse.
Dash to target. I know it's test center, but I can't help myself. I still want those eternity splinters, especially when they drop right in my face like that. All right, first boss. Here we go. Go ahead and use the signature. Try and clear these guys out while I got it, so I can reduce the cooldown of it. But now we should have our special claws, which will be giving us tons of hits. Go ahead and get our 40% there. That big red number, the almost 700k, is from the axe throw. It hits so hard. It's awesome. It's great for boss melting. All right, can we save you? No, you're just gonna run into that pole. Cool. Hit him with the signature. Ooh, unique. Sometimes his dash to target gets caught on like a railing or something, and it will just like super duper fast try to teleport to him. You can see right there, it makes kind of like a web shooting sound. So right there. So obviously some bugs with the pathing of it. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. I'm gonna fool with it though. See how quickly you can get back on target with him. It's pretty neat. I don't even really need to hit him with anything special. Alright, worked our way back here. Going to go up.
Another costume freak?
I'm going to hit these guys with the axe. Ooh.
Get out of my newsroom!
Oh, come on, that axe should have went through that table. What kind of axe are these?
I may be a hero, but I can't do everything.
Get with the axe, bitch. Alright, we're going to hit him with the signature. I like to move around. You have damage reduction when you're in the signature. You're not invulnerable, so just keep that in mind. You do heal quite a bit though, so you almost feel invulnerable. But if you can avoid damage while you're doing it, that's what I tend to do.
So much for a challenge.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that axe is really breaking into shards or anything like it said. Alright.
We done here.
Go ahead in with the signature. Basically on cooldown, really. I mean, but you kind of save it for somewhat of a special occasion. In with the axe. See ya. Yeah, this move is real satisfying too. The axe sweep, turning into a gigantic cleaving axe. Makes you feel like you're playing Diablo 3 or something, man. Like Barbarian. Alright, Vulture. See, this is the cool thing about his melee style is it's very in and out. It's very dodgy because you got that auto teleport back in. You can really just focus on dashing places if you need to.
Don't expect to see this in tomorrow's Daily Bugle.
Alright. I guess I got some
If it makes you feel any better,
stuff
a younger
there.
man.
Cosmic Spirit. Hopefully it's a better one than what I'm using. Nope. No, it's not. Ooh, got some loot there. See, Chiva's Brew. I think that's the Cosmic Spirit I just threw on the ground. Yes, it is. Getting hitched. Okay, so now I got some Carnage stuff. Okay. Alright, so this looks like it's at slot 4. Strength, durability, blah, blah, blah. These are just like Venom artifacts, really. Cassidy's Happy Place. Okay. So absolutely nothing out of those boxes, but that's the Daily Bugle for you. And that is my Carnage build. I don't know why I'm still picking this stuff up like it matters, but alright guys, I hope you're still enjoying Marvel Heroes content on the channel. Sorry it's been so long. I do want to apologize for that. I try to keep a semi-regular regiment with a video a week, but I know it's been quite a bit of time. And for anyone who's, you know, noticed that I haven't been making videos recently, it's because I just bought a house and I've been working on it. So been spending a lot of time indoors, outdoors, fixing this, buying that, all that good stuff. So haven't had a whole lot of time to be playing Marvel Heroes. And then the only thing that I've really been doing on the live servers is still trying to get my whole roster to Red Prestige, which I am making my way there. I think I have 15 heroes, counting Carnage, before my whole roster is red. And then after that, I'm just going to really focus on enjoying the game. It just feels like busy work when I'm playing sometimes, which is unfortunate, but you know, introducing new heroes in the game is definitely cool, and I definitely like the new terminals and the new artifacts they're bringing. It feels like this is the first time they've breathed some fresh air into this game, and it's definitely something I'm looking forward to, is them continuing to create new things for veteran players and new players to enjoy and kind of grind for. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and if you have any questions, man, just let me know. Put it in the comments below. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.